When most people think of Switzerland, they think of snow-capped mountains, freezing winters and ski resorts. But nobody warns you about the Swiss summer. When the summer months hit, this country turns into a humid, non-air-conditioned furnace. Or it rains for 3 months straight. And because the Swiss approach to hot weather is radically different from the rest of the world, surviving a heatwave here requires a very specific set of skills. In fact, it requires so much adaptation that I'm currently filming this video from my basement, where I literally sleep. Here's your official guide on how to survive a Swiss heatwave. Point number 1. Accept that no one is coming to save you. In the US or Asia, when it hits 30 degrees, you turn on the air conditioning. In Switzerland, you don't. Why? Because permanent AC units are strictly regulated by cantonal energy laws. The Swiss philosophy is simple. Cooling your apartment using electricity is bad for the planet, so you must suffer for the environment. It's eco-friendly misery. Your only legal option is buying a mobile rolling AC unit, sticking a giant hose out of your window and watching your electricity bill dynamic price itself into outer space. Point number 2. The holy ritual of blind closing. Since we don't have AC, the whole country relies on passive cooling. This means at exactly 7 AM, every person in the building lowers their external blinds completely. For weeks, you will live in total pitch black darkness. You will navigate your living room like a submarine using sonar. If you dare to leave the blinds open at noon to let some light in, the neighbors will look at you like you just set the building on fire. You're letting the heat enemy in. Open blinds in August are the definite sign that your brain melted and you lost every ounce of self-respect. Which brings us to point number 3. Moving into the bunker. When your apartment hygrometer hits a solid 32 degrees and your 3 fans are just pushing boiling air across your face, you will hit breaking point. This is when the Swiss acid comes into play, the cellar. Every Swiss apartment building has a basement, often double functioning as a nuclear fallout shelter. It is dark, it smells of old cardboard and laundry detergent, but it's a glorious 18 degrees. Sleeping down here, next to your neighbor's winter tires and your dad's old toolbox, isn't a sign of rock bottom. It's peak Swiss luxury. I'm not crazy, I'm just efficient. By the way, since we're already down here in the dark cellar together, hiding from the sun, you might as well hit that subscribe button. Unlike a Swiss apartment, subscribing is 100% free. It generates next to no thermal heat and it seriously helps this brand new channel grow. Before my neighbors find out that I'm using the communal fallout shelter as a production studio and leave a passive-aggressive note at my door. Point number 4. The absolute mass migration to the nearest water source. The second the clock hits 5 PM, entire office buildings directly empty out into the water. And while people at Lake Constance or Lake Geneva just casually jump into the river, some cities take this to a professional level. If you go to Basel, for example, you will witness a bizarre cultural phenomenon. Bankers, lawyers and every sort of professional will finish their work, strip down to their swimwear, put all their expensive stuff into a waterproof swimming bag called a Wickelfisch and just jump into the Rhine to float home. This is peak Swiss efficiency, combining your commute with personal hygiene and temperature control. If you don't own a floating bag, or at least a local body season pass, you are officially an outcast. If you want a single scoop of gelato at a Swiss lake promenade, you better be prepared to check your financial portfolio. A quick ice cream run for a small family easily requires a short-term bank loan. By August, you will stop buying ice cream and just aggressively chew on ice cubes made from tap water, which, to be fair, is excellent quality in Switzerland. Living through a Swiss summer means embracing the darkness, worshipping the window blinds and accepting that 32 degrees inside a flat is perfectly civilized. How are you surviving the heat wave? Are you raw dogging it in your apartment or have you already claimed a spot in your air raid shelter? let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, stay cool and don't die.